Hello everyone, once again I'm Captain Deval Soni, pilot career coach and mentor and a co-founder of Golden Epaulettes Aviation. After training thousands of aspiring pilots to achieve their dream of becoming a pilot, I doing various trainings like mock group activity and mock interviews. Once again, another mock interview session with you. And please watch this entire mock interview completely, because there's a gift available. And so here the mock interview starts now. Hi Ankit, how are you?
Very nice.
Good. So Ankit, please tell me about yourself in detail.
Okay, sir. So as you know, my name's Ankit Chauhan. I'm 18 years old and I was born and brought up in IMT Manesar, Haryana with two other siblings. And I've just passed my class 12th with PCM, also known as non-medical. And my hobbies are, I like to watch football. I'm a big football fan. I'm very interested in all the sports as well. And I have a keen interest in technology, like mobile technology and cars technology, every aspects about technology. And I'm a foodie also. I like to try new things and that. Now, talking about my family background, I have two other siblings. They are both elder than me. My elder brother is a doctor and my elder sister is a teacher. And my father is a property dealer. He got into real estate like when I was born in 2006. And my mother is a typical housemaker.
Why it is called typical housemaker?
Like the things,
Why it is typical for you?
Why it is typical for me? Because, every mom, like your mom used to do like house chores, take care of the kids, take care of her husband. That's why.
Okay, so it is typical. It's difficult or typical?
It's difficult and typical. It's not easy to take care of a child.
Okay. So when did you realize that you want to be a pilot?
Sir, it started as a conversation between me and my brother. Like when I was in 9th class and he was pursuing his MBBS, we were talking about what would I do later in my life. Because as you know, I was in the 9th class and I only had one class left because before choosing my subjects as PCM. So he was like, let you started on the pilot aviation or the aviation field, because he was very interested in it. He wanted to do that, but parents didn't allow. So he wanted me to join this aviation field. So that's where my interest began, and then I've been following this aviation field since then.
Okay. So where you the plane spotted?
I did it at a jumbo point, like here.
Okay. So how regularly, you go there?
Like twice a week, I say.
Okay. So you took classes also for your DDC?
Yeah.
From where?
From G, Golden Epaulettes.
Golden Epaulettes. Okay. And how was your experience over there?
Golden Epaulettes, it has been amazing since I joined. Like I joined back in July. I also remember the exact date. I joined on 10th July, and I first started my coaching with technical general, navigation and meteorology, and it has been pretty smooth with it.
Okay. Okay. So what is your strong reason? Why you have not chosen other field and this field?
Sir, as I already discussed with you, it came as a coincidence that I got into aviation field. But then I realized that it matches my traits. I wanted to be a traveler, and it definitely, being a pilot means a traveler. And I'm a workaholic. I can work 24/7, 365 days a week. I'm not afraid of work because I've been taught like that from the beginning of my life. So that's why it matches. Like in the pilot field, you can be on duty any time of the day, any time of the hour. So it matches my traits. That's what I want to do.
So don't you think, you could have become a travel blogger?
Yeah,
I could have traveled more, and then workaholic. You can work in any profession. Why this?
Because as I already told you, it was a coincidence for me to be in the aviation field. But when I realized that how difficult or how challenging or competitive job it is, I was like, yeah, I wanted to do this. And then I got into planes and specifics. It was like fascinating for me. So that's why I got into this.
What are the basics of A320?
A320, like I don't know about that. I know only about A321 XLR because it's my dream aircraft.
Can you tell me there?
Okay, sir. A320 XLR. So it's a narrow body, long haul aircraft, and it can travel at a speed of 598 miles tops, which is 0.78 Mach, and it can carry 455 passengers, and it has a range of 4,700 nautical miles. It can be airborne for a time of 11 hours straight without stopping anywhere. Now talking about its engines. At the time of manufacturing, they are using a Continental Leap 1, which produces a thrust of 35,000 pounds max. But at the time of deliveries, they will use Pratt & Whitney 1100 JJM, which also produces 35,000 pounds of thrust. But it is more efficient and fuel saving, and it will be beneficial for the environment also. That's why.
What was the reason of GoAir shutdown?
Sir, I don't know about that. I'm not Indian.
What aircraft were they using?
I don't know, sir, about GoAir.
And how many aircraft IndiGo have ordered?
IndiGo have ordered, sir. One of the aircraft were delivered like last weeks. So if we are not counting that, there are like 932 aircrafts, including ATRs and A350s. So 932 that have been in the backlog order.
Okay, can you tell me what are the advantages of piston engine over jet engines?
Piston engine, okay, sir. So I think it's very robust. It's not complex. It's simplified. Like the jet engine uses a very complex system. It's simplified. It's robust. It's inexpensive because a piston engine is like used in cars and bikes. That's the miniature form of that, which are used in the Cessnas and all that. So that's why I think it's.
What is the difference between primary radar and secondary radar?
So yes, primary radar also firstly there's a difference in the frequency range of it. So the second thing is primary radar only tells you like the bearing and the range of the the range of the aircraft which it is on. But secondary radar also communicates with the aircraft, like it has so the thing is it communicates with the aircraft. Like firstly it asks a question, then aircraft receives the question, simplifies it, and then answers the question.
Okay, so can you give me an example of secondary radar?
Sir, SSR firstly I'd say DME is
okay. So one is a transponder and another is
receiver.
Okay, so or maybe an interrogator and transponder. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the interrogator normally?
So if you're talking about the SSR, interrogator is normally on the ground.
And in
DME it's on the aircraft side, because in DME it's the aircraft that is asking something from the ground-based operator.
Okay. TCAS uses what frequency?
So TCAS uses primary radar frequencies, because its principle is on the primary radar.
Okay, how is that?
Because sir, it's like only asking the other. It's like asking the other aircraft about it, and then it senses all of its surroundings, and then it gives commands to us. It gives the prompts to us. That's why I think.
Don't you think the two aircrafts are talking to each other?
Yeah, it is, but it's like the secondary form of the TCAS, which is RA. That can be in the advantage.
Oh, so it is a primary radar.
Yeah.
And okay, give me a situation. Tell me a situation in which you have shown a good problem-solving skills.
Good problem-solving skills. Yeah, sir. So during our 12th class physics Viva and the project, we were given a Wheatstone Bridge experiment. So like all of us were trying to we're trying to calculate the equations and formulas and all, but none of us realized that there was a problem with instruments. So I got there and I simplified it, and I replaced the instrument, which was like an easy task, and I think that was giving attention to detail. So I think that was key.
As I told you, there's a gift available. You can click on the link below mentioned in the description box, and you can download that free PDF which mentions the tips and tricks to clear your first interview and first attempt. Okay, so you mentioned you're expert in sports.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Sir, I'm a football fan from when I can remember my life. My brother introduced me into football, and ever since I've been watching football, playing football, and I love everything about football. You can ask me anything about it.
Anything?
Anything.
Who was the champion Last EuroLeague.
Last EuroLeague Spain, which happened in 2024 July.
Okay, is who won the Olympic gold?
Spain, and they faced France, and the scoreline was 5-3. I was just watching that game yesterday.
What does it mean? You have explorer is under your hobbies.
I like to explore new places, new things, and just as I told you, I'm a foodie also, so I like to explore that part of the way. I like to try new cuisines and all, new places. So that's why I think I'm an explorer.
What is this building in hobbies? What is that?
So building, I think it's like building in relationship, friends, building with that.
What is a great circle?
Great circle. So great circle is a line which which is a straight line that cuts all the latitudes and longitudes at constant bearing.
Okay, let's say you have to go from place A to place B. The shortest track would be
the shortest track would be great circle, but we don't follow it.
Okay, do you know what is flaps?
Yes, sir, I know about flaps. So, sir, there are two types of flaps. Firstly, what are flaps? So, flaps are devices which are placed on leading or trailing edge of the aircraft, of the wing, that help us to, generate lift and produce lift, and which help us to, efficiently fly. So, there are two types of flaps, as I told you, leading edge flaps and trailing edge flaps. Firstly, trailing edge flaps. There are four types of trailing edge flaps: plain, split, slotted, fowler. Fowler is the most efficient type of trailing edge flaps, and split is the most inefficient and unproductive type of trailing edge flaps. So, the things about trailing edge flaps, like they reduce your angle of attack, they reduce your max CL, they reduce your max angle of attack. They help you in for initial climb if they are used in appropriate amount of angle. Like if you are using 5 to 10 degrees of leading edge flaps, then they can be beneficial for the initial climb. Now talking about leading edge flaps, there are splats and slots, so they are effective. And the other one is Krugers are most ineffective, and slats and slots are effective because they re-energizes the boundary layer, which help us to delay the stall.
Okay, and do you know what is what are the functions of spoilers?
Spoilers act as a speed brake in air. They can help us to reduce down our speed. They help us to maintain, if we are rolling with the other thing known as adverse aileron yaw. So they help us in preventing that, because they can increase the drag on one side of the aircraft so that we can stabilize the aircraft.
So are they used only in the air?
No, they are purposely made to be used in the air, because on the ground we have reverse thrust and all that. We do use them sometimes, where we cannot.
Sometimes, but not always.
Not always.
What is ITCZ?
Interterminal convergence zone. So, sir, these are interterminal convergence zone. So these are from 30 degrees north to 30 degrees south is the platform. So I think they are there's a calm belt around it in between 30 degree north and 30 degrees south. So these are there are winds that flows from this region and goes to the equator, and which they are deflected due to Coriolis force. And these from the south side, these are the winds that help us to gain the southwestern monsoon.
What is the minimum age for SPL?
So minimum age for SPL is 17.
Okay, for PPL?
For PPL it's 18, I think.
And LCPL?
CPL is also 18.
So PPL and CPL both 18?
Yeah, because we are training for that PPL, we have to be 18, and then we are already qualified for the CPL.
Okay, what is the difference between GPWs and AGPWs?
Sir, I haven't heard about AGPWS, but I don't know about GPWS. It's ground proximity warning system. So it acts on the basis of radar radio altimeter, which tells you your height from the height which is on the lower side of your aircraft. Like if you are talking about there's a mountain just beneath you, it will tell you your height from the top of the mountain. And then it will show you information like you have too low flaps. It can all be also used for landing, and when you have not selected flaps correctly, or your landing gear is not down. That's all.
What if there is an obstacle ahead of you?
Yeah, it only works in the vertical plane, so it will not show you the horizontal. Like then what's next to you, it will not show you.
Fine. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
It is my strong suggestion to all of you to mention only the professional skills in your CV. Skills like explorer or physically active or building, avoid such unprofessional skills in your CV. Be very, very, particular about what to mention in your skills in your CV. And as I told in the previous mock interviews also, if you want to learn more, you can watch previous mock interview sessions as well. This will give you a more idea and a better idea. Otherwise, try to make it, a conversation in the interview. Yeah. See you in the next video.